Hey friends, Diana here from Garden Love. I've had several questions about my Haas avocado tree that for like the third or fourth time it actually had some flowers, and we were all hoping that they turn into fruit. Unfortunately, this is not the update I wanted to give you guys, but I want to be transparent and show you guys everything that's going on. There has been a lot of growth on this tree. As you guys can see, it is pretty big, growing in a container. However, it has not produced any fruit, and I think this is like the sixth year or fifth year. I'm gonna have to go back and check, but if you guys are keeping track, you guys probably know how long it's been that it's been in this container. Definitely more than 5 to 6 years, so I want to say 6 to 7, maybe even 8 years, and no fruit yet. And I want to say it's because it doesn't have enough root space for it to expand and grow and sustain the fruit, not to mention that it likes a lot of water. And I feel that maybe if I would have put this on a drip irrigation, it would do much better. I do have the little Cado avocado, and I want to put this in a container to see if it changes. However, I think I'm going to risk putting this in the ground next year, since it has a really thick trunk and it's pretty big. I feel that even if it gets some guys, check this out. Who's here visiting? Finis. And even if it gets frostbites and drops a lot of its leaves, I feel like it'll still have enough leaves for it to bounce back for the spring. I'm gonna have to do a serious thinking and figure out where exactly I want to put it in the landscape, but I think it is going to go in the ground, and I'm gonna retest this theory of growing avocados in containers by doing a much smaller variety, which is little Cado. I believe that that is going to definitely do better. I can already tell that this one's not shooting up as fast and as tall as this one did on the first year. So I'm gonna give that a try, and I'm gonna leave this house avocado and hopefully put it in the ground and see what we can do. If you guys have successfully grown avocados in containers with a good production of fruit, even if it's just one the first year, I really want to hear all about it, and I want to hear hear what type of variety did you guys put in the container, and of course what size of container have you guys been growing it in. I'm very interested. I feel that it's definitely doable, and we're gonna figure out the exact variety to grow in containers for us who have smaller space and don't have a landscape, or maybe you're renting and you prefer to put it in a container so you can move it when you move or when you decide to buy a property. And as you guys can see, it is sheltered here under this big oak tree, so I feel that that had a lot to do with this tree growing this much over this last, well, it's not even been a year, it's been maybe like 8 months it's been here in this spot, and it's been liking it a lot. I do have a thick layer of mulch, that could also be it. And it's very sheltered here. As you can see, there's trees breaking some wind, there's a structure right behind me breaking some wind, so I feel like it's really liking it here. But I do feel that once I put it in the ground, it's gonna take off. Maybe I'll put it in the ground somewhere along my property line where there's a little bit of shelter, and I can maybe use that container to cover a little shade or frost sheet. That way we can protect it over the winter, because they don't do well here in Zone 9B in the area that I'm in, due to the frost and the high wind. So here's an update. Thank you guys for asking for the update and reminding me to keep you guys posted when it comes to certain things that I just haven't had a chance, or I just don't think about, because I'm thinking about other bigger projects that I'm dealing with. But these updates definitely matter, and I'm happy to give them to you guys so you guys can see what is going on, and hopefully it gives you some information so you guys can decide on what you guys want to do if you guys are thinking about growing an avocado in container, and that way it can save you some time on not growing a Hass avocado. I would do with the much smaller variety like little Cado avocado, or I heard Fuerte avocado is another good variety. My friend from Orlando growers. He is really good with avocados, and he suggested that. So as soon as I get settled here and finish some of my projects, I'm gonna continue my avocado journey and figuring out how or which tree I can grow in a container. That way all of you guys can try the same, for those of you who don't have space like I did not used to in the past. But check this little kitty cat out. He just loves following me around, and he's become my new garden friend. Hi, Finn. Hi. Hi. It's so funny because when you don't give him attention, he follows you, but when you give him attention, he's like a little bit over it. He likes to play hard to get. See, he's actually somewhat of a wild cat. He sleeps outside, he sleeps in the workshop, and sometimes he likes to chew on my toes, and I don't like it. Anyways, guys, just a quick update here on my avocado tree growing in a container. It did not fruit. It did not hold the flowers and fruit that it flowered this last spring, but at least we know that it has potential because it has flowered twice the last 2 years. So there's definitely hope, guys. I hope you guys are all having a blessed day. Don't forget to grow something, create something beautiful and useful. See you in the next one. Bye bye.